I do here on YouTube. But I wanted to see the reach, like how many people this would reach. And I do have a little bit of a beam coming through, a little bit of a light shining right now. We're in a bit of a traffic jam. Perfect time to do a live or share a video. Just finished Zumba and food shopping, but not the boring food shopping, the goodies, you know, the goodies where you get your crisps and your cheesy popcorn, which I now eat, which is very similar to what's it. Anyway, so I wanted to see who I'm reaching. Who am I reaching? So if you see this, let me know and give me some love in the comments. And if you've not got nothing nice to say, don't say it, right? But yeah, I'd love to know who can see my lives. My normal content obviously reaches a certain amount of people. I tend to get my regulars kind of thing as well. But yeah, please do let me know. That's basically what this video is all about. It's Easter, right? It's Easter, and there's big crowds of people either side of the road right now, because there's a lot of different cultures that all celebrate Easter, and there's a church just around here too. So it doesn't surprise me that there's a bit of a diversion and a road is totally blocked off. On that note, as I was in one of the shops just now, if anybody knows Kmart in Australia, that's where I was. I'm not from Australia, from England, but that's where I've just been. Good old Kmart. And there was a little girl with a pink dress, and I turned and I said, oh, beautiful dress, like that. And her dad spoke to me, and he was like engaging in conversation and stuff. And the first thing he said to me was this is confusing now, which way they're sending me. Okay, I'll go that way. Okay, where are you from? And he goes, Ireland. And I said, no, England. And what about you? And I can't remember what he said. Syria? Whatever is it? Palestine. Oh, I don't know, but they live in Australia. And then I made a comment and said something like, not that it matters. I said where we're from, what colour our skin. I said we're all the same. We're all the same. And he was like, yes we are, yes we are. You know, and it was, not that I needed his agreement, but it was just nice because we're both totally different cultures, and his wife was wearing like a full sort of cover up apart from the face. You could see her face, but she was covered, you know, with the, I don't know what to call it, so someone can enlighten me. But yeah, it doesn't, what I'm trying to say is, I don't filter what I say, or change who I am, depending on who's there, who I'm, you know what I mean? I am me authentically in front of everybody. And I think that's important. And prior to that conversation, there was an older lady, not old, she was 80 something, but she was with this man who turned out to be her son, she told me. And he said out loud, oh, I don't think these are going to be comfortable for you, or something like that. And I was literally just looking at buying, and picked up 2 pairs because I bought them before. Some jeans, some like jeggings, because they look like jeans on, but they're elasticated waist. And I said, can I make a suggestion? And you know, like, these are great. I said, me and my mum wear these things, you know, It was his mum. My mum's in her 60s then. But yeah, which was difficult to me. It's clear that she was either not too well or something wasn't 100% right. But she was such a beautiful soul. I could tell, I could feel her energy. She was so gentle, delicate. And in that moment of looking at her, I just wanted to scoop her up. I just really wanted to scoop her up. She was beautiful. And she said something to me like, miss you already. She said, miss you already. I don't know the lady. And I said, I said, you're too colourful for this plain generic shop. I said, you need to get yourself to the Tree of Life where they sell beautiful colourful things. And the son explained that he needed something for his mum that was like comfortable but easy for her waist, because she's lost a lot of weight. She was very skinny, you know, obviously not been well. And I said, oh, these wraparound skirts would be beautiful for your mum, you know, really comfortable and colourful and lightweight, and it don't matter what size she is, you can just adjust it and keep the same skirt, you know, long beautiful skirt. And she just looked at me and said, miss you already, as we started to naturally part, you know, because you could tell the son wanted to get on with his day. And I just thought how beautiful like this lady is. And there did seem a little bit of a, not surprise as such, but a bit of a surprise in the son's energy as to how loving I was toward the mum, and vice versa. Like he was a bit like, come on then, let's move this forward, you know. But the mum wanted that connection with me. I wanted to have it with her. She was lovely. I could just see her clearly, like her soul. She'd been through a lot. And she just, it's like she'd retreated to childhood, but she was in her own elderly body. And I tapped her on the shoulder as she said it. She says, I miss you already. And I said, have a lovely day. And she just walked off. I just took a look back and carried on with my shopping. But we live in a world where a lot of people are very blinkered as to what's going on. Oh, sorry guys, I've only just noticed that you're all talking to me. I can't read it either because I'm driving. It's very small and I'm on my phone. But whoever's here, thank you for your beautiful comments. I'm guessing they're beautiful. I could be getting harassed now. Like, I could be getting absolutely slaughtered. Called all the names under the sun. But no, thank you for your beautiful comments. I'm going to assume they're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your energy. Precious energy. Energy is precious, guys. Energy and time, which is what I'm talking about here. Giving that old lady my time, my energy. That's what they want. That's what. Have you noticed this? Young children and old people value your time more than anyone. Young children just want to be with them, people they love, their parents. And the elderly just want you to visit them and be with them. What does that say to you? What the fuck happens in the middle of the sandwich? Why, you know, why is it that way? I do know the answer. I do have my viewpoint on it, but we are not alone in this world. We are not alone in this universe, and our souls are connected to so many other souls. If we just allow ourselves to be ourselves, to open up, to be vulnerable, to speak, to shine, to say what we feel, and not worry about what the other person might think of us. For an example, I'd been to Zumba and I dance like no one's watching. Some people love me and they are all over it. They love it. I encourage them and inspire them. Others are very triggered by me, and others are just completely like, can't take my energy. Do you know what I mean? They don't like it. But it is what it is. I still shine. I still laugh my head off, make silly noises, jump around and sweat my ass off. And when I finished, I look like I've been swimming. I literally look like I've been swimming because I'm that sweaty. And I quite frankly can't be arsed to go to the gym showers to shower before I go get my bits from the shop. I just want to get my shopping bits done and then go home and shower at home. And I don't want to be showering. So what I'm saying is I don't care what I look like or what people may perceive me to be when they're walking around in their best dress on a Sunday round these, especially when people go to church and then they go to the shopping centre and whatever else. I'm not bothered. I'm in my gym stuff and I'm sweaty and my hair's a mess and my makeup's not on, you know. But it's not about that, is it? What would I rather? Would I rather conform and go shower, get myself together just before I go do my shop? I can't be asked. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can't be asked to filter who I am in order to stop someone possibly feeling uncomfortable when I say hello, or when I give them a compliment, or when I smile at them, or you know what I'm saying? Like when you are yourself, the right people will respond to that in the right way. Like today, just now, going to these couple of different shops, feeling how I feel, which is good, which is full of love. I was responded to by the majority so well. The energy was reciprocated, right? And it's not always reciprocated, it's not. But I know that that is not about me, and it doesn't mean I have to contract and stay small because I'm making others possibly feel uncomfortable. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. It's about you being you, fully you, and just being that person that you are. And if you are a light, be the light. Don't apologize for it just because other people don't know how to be that way. We need to lead by example, and we do inspire and we do uplift more than we can even comprehend. And my wish for humanity is that we all can see our self as a soul that is inside this body for this temporary experience, that's on an eternal journey, that's full of love and full of light. And in actual fact, we're all freaking very similar. We're all mirrors to each other. We're all connected. And if we just let go of the fear of being judged, the fear of being seen, the fear of being misunderstood, the fear of not fitting in, and allow ourselves to not fit in, allow ourselves just to be. Imagine what the world would look like if we all did that. Imagine what the world would look like. Just saw 88 on that number plate of that car right coming towards me, and as I was leaving the car park I saw another car just pulling in that said triple 4/8, not triple, 4/8, quadruple 8, and are the angel numbers, and that means I'm getting direct messages now from my angels to say you are in exactly the right place, and the 8s are all about abundance. Oh, that wobbling is reminding me I need to get a new thingy for my car because my thingo goes like that, like a freaking donkey's doodah. You know Gordon Ramsay, when there's that scene, it's my favourite one, I actually shared it on Facebook the other day, and he says something when someone delivered his food to the table, it was a kebab, and it was on a stick, like a skewer, and it was dangling, and he goes to the owner of the business, he goes, you know, when he gives his feedback, he's like, do you think bringing this meal to this table with a kebab stick of meat, he said, that's dangling like a donkey's dick, what do you think that is right? But he was dead serious when he said it. Dangling like a donkey's dick. It was literally like it's swinging like that in front of the people's faces. Anyway, on that note, I've just pulled up. My baby's inside, my little fur baby, and she's missed me because I've been gone a few hours. So I'll love you and leave you. And please do comment if you've seen the live. I'm looking now, and I'm seeing a couple of people. Hi from France. Hi, beautiful. You're gonna crash the car while holding the phone. I'm not holding it, it's on a holder. And then awesome. Okay, amazing. I'm not gonna crash the car because it's on a phone holder. But thank you for your concern. I don't think I'm going to be holding my phone driving whilst I've got a load of police around me. That's not common sense, is it? That's silly. All right. Bye for now. I don't know how to end this. How do I end the live? I don't know. I do not know. I honestly don't know how to I only ever go live on Facebook, so I have no freaking idea how to end this. Press the cross, maybe?